baby. No spamming, please. Can you ban this mod, Jesse? Thanks, dude. Abuse, mod abuse. Turtle's finally getting on the dance game train. Oh yeah. My penis. Hit boys, boys. Cuckold again by video games. Oh, fuck Terran, man. My Protoss music. I do the shuffle. Baby. So we got a Pip-Boy. Now we got a Legacy. Unfortunately, it's not signed by the devs like everyone else with their fancy BlizzCon editions. We went to BlizzCon, I'm so cool, special. Oh, fuck you. Alright. Well, I have short hair, it's just my hair is like slicked back, so... I don't know. It's there, hidden away in the back somewhere. Alright, so let's do this. There isn't really much Fallout music to play, or I'd play some Fallout music. It's like the Butcher Pete I had to listen to 1,000 times with Fallout 3. Fucking Butcher Pete. And he's hacking, he's slacking and slashing, and he's hacking and speeding and changing. Fucking Butcher Pete, man. Tired as shit. Come on. It's a delicate process, friends. Yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. Oh no, the other thing fell down. Unfortunately, this is a actual plastic, I believe, and not some cheap paper. So this sticker shouldn't peel off. Ideally. It will leave a horrible sticky residue. But it shouldn't peel the actual shit off here. There we go. Box is childproof. I guess you could say that. Hi, Turtles. How are you, dude? Okay. Yeah, the funny thing is I could have resold this for like 200 bucks. I paid like 120 for it. That 80 bucks profit would have bought me Legacy of the Void Collector's Edition for free. Moving the skins carefully. Should go over here for now, I guess. Alright, so now we actually have the vault box here. Got sticky ickies are annoying, but So it says, Pip-Boy, I don't know what else it says. It says, for Vault 111 deployment, Pip M4 blah blah blah, personal information processor. Open this way up. Well, I'm not actually opening that way, but if you say so. Actually, I have no idea how the fuck I'm opening this. That's the problem. There's some kind of handles here. Oh, here we go. Oh, baby, there it is. The dream. Where's Pup Boy? The dream. Alright, friends. I don't know what this is. iPhone S. Oh, well, I definitely don't have an iPhone. I don't think my phone's actually gonna fit in here, guys. To be honest. We're gonna go try. I don't have no shitty iPhone. Tell you that much. But then again, fucking Apple always getting the shit before we do. What a coincidence. Now let's see how this thing works. Okay. Okay, open. That's open, I think. That's real metal. I mean, so that's nice. Okay, there we go. Zergs. I guess there's some kind of strap. Generic anti-fanboy. Yeah, dude. Alright, so the question is, how do I open the actual Pip-Boy itself? Okay, there we go. Ugh. Shit. Come back! Side down, okay. Question is... Okay, so I get the idea, okay. Hold on. Ah, fuck me. My phone has like no battery left in it. Will my phone fit? The answer is no! Rip boy! Pip boy, more like rip boys. Doesn't fit. Oh, I don't care about my... Yeah, it fits, guys. It's perfect. Can't you see? Oh, that's unfortunate. I kind of knew that was gonna happen. Shit, boys. Oh, you can turn this thing on. How do you turn it on? Nice. Alright, we'll put the original thing back in there then, for the time being, since, you know, that shit ain't gonna work. Nice, dude. I don't remember how these things work. Oh, okay. There we go. Nice. Alright, we're gonna put our arm in here now. grabbing 2 people helps, but, you know, I'm a loser. Only pondering to the casual iPhone space crowd? Yeah, pretty much. There we go. My arm's too small. Apparently. Alright, we're in. There we go. That's supposed to go on your left arm. Fuck! Sick. Check it out, boys. Even lights up. Bam! Lights. What's up, Aspire? Go free. How's it going, dude? I saw you followed me. Thanks for that. I don't know where you follow me from. I sometimes get followers offline, and I just don't know where they come from. The mysterious followers. Mysterious strangers. Oh, this is a good track. It'd be great if my phone would actually cooperate. Also great if my phone would cooperate. Phone, for fuck's sake. I'm trying to take Twitter pictures here. Brother. Where's my selfie stick at? This fucking thing sucks. A heat phone you go? What the fuck? English, please? Por favor? What phone do I have? I have a Galaxy Note 3. They're quite large. Not play forever? Oh, okay. Fair enough. It's going well. Oh, there is an app for this that I can't use because my phone's too big for this, but, you know, it's there. I guess you can adjust this meter thing here, too. Hold on. Cameras are hard, dude. Okay, you can adjust this meter thing that I can't really show you because angles. But you can adjust it and it does things. You get, like, map, radio, data. It's like an actual Pip-Boy. They did pretty well with the details on this. This is the Dildomatic 5000. So that's there. So pretty cool. I'll go with the app when I actually have the game set up and everything. Shut up, Pip-Boy, yeah. Alright, so that's number one option here. Where's that foam thing I had that came with it? I don't know. Oh, it's right here. There's like foam things. I found use both foam rings. Okay, so there's like foam rings in case your phone was too small. Unfortunately, there's no foam rings in case your phone is too big. If your phone is too big, you're just shit out of luck. And you can go eat a dick, I guess. Alright, how do I open this thing again? There we go. Alright, what else do we have in here? Oh, here's like the holder. I don't know what that says. Things. It says Pip-Boy Model 3000 M Mark IV. Robco. Put this down for now. This thing's actually quite heavy. Imagine wearing this on a daily life. Here's our actual toys. It's quite a nice box though, it's nice and foamy. Foamy on the inside, you can see here. Nice. Don't close on your hands. Oops. Alright, cool. Alright, so here's the actual game. Ah! Come back. Alright. In the case, she should probably start installing like immediately. Because I hear it's like 26 gigs. Oh, I got season pass. Sick City, boys. I like season passes. I mean, all things considered, you know. Finally got my game, I know, right? Can't see my season pass, sorry friends. Alright, I got a survival guide. Condensed edition. Oh. Yeah, it's very condensed. It's like, here's the basic controls. Thanks for that, dude. I appreciate it. English, motherfucker, do you speak it? Do you speak it? Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, I want to install. Please, thank you. Product activation. Product Steam key. Oh, shit. Oh, there's a game registration code. Kind of need that. I like how you don't even get physical copies anymore. It's like, here you go. We'll give you a fucking Steam key. I mean, it's fine. I prefer it on Steam, honestly, anyways, but, you know. Can you change the drive? Ooh, interesting. Okay, so that's one thing I've been wondering about, as I've been thinking about investing into another solid-state drive. I have like 128 gigs I use for my, I use it for... What do I use it for? $200. This one's not the $200 edition. This is the $120 edition that I pre-ordered the second it fucking came available. I was thinking of getting a solid-state drive for just like games and stuff, which I think would be really good to have. Current solid-state drive I have is like 128 gigs, which I use pretty much strictly for my operating system, so... Yeah, sure, I agree. Lovely. Allocating disk space. Yeah, well, the thing is, I bought a solid-state drive like 3 years ago. It was like 120. Now, that was 128 gigs. Now I can buy like a 500 gig for like 160 or something like that, so... I don't know, I'd be willing to get a 500 gig for whatever, but yeah. So yeah, the phones that are compatible are the iPhone 4, 5, and 6, and the Galaxy S3, 4, and 5, so... It tells you about Pip-Boy in this book here. But you can, there's a Pip-Boy app for your phone. I'm sure everyone who has this game can use it. Shows you how to insert it, etc. and so forth. So. That's funny. So it's like it's showing you different ways you can use the Pip-Boy. Oh, hold on. Let me move the Steam thing so I can see what the hell I'm showing you. There's like Vermin Trap, Lunchbox, like Nightstand, Diorama. I know Carrie's already used hers for Cat Box. Hopefully there's no poop in there. Alright, I think that's actually it, to be honest. I don't think there is much else. I'm gonna need that season pass, wherever that's at. Actually, yeah, let me see here. Season pass. Oh, hold on. We got a little poster. Install speeds. Well, everything's still download, so it's like install speeds are not very. I want game speeds. I want my game to be accessed as fast as possible. Are you fucking kidding me? This poster's already bent before I got it. You see this shit? Is this intentional? I hope so, because that's all bullshit otherwise. It's not intentional. What the fuck? All right. Who's the asshole packages? Alright, so we got... Hold on. Jesus. This is cool, actually. So you have, okay. A lot of different... Like, you have the, like, strength... intelligence, blah blah blah, and then you have like all the other perks. So it's pretty cool. Obviously I can't really show it that well, but you guys get the idea. Even the poster has bugs. I know. Well, what the fuck, dude? I just bought this new and it's like already damaged. It's gonna be further damaged as I don't have anywhere to put it right now, so. I do like the tin case though, it's nice. I think that's it though, in that regards. I can play some Elder Scrolls Online. Wait, do I actually get the season pass? Oh, maybe I don't. Maybe it just shows a picture of the season pass. Oh, that's a fucking cock tease. If I've ever seen one. Alright, well I'll keep the tin out. I like having it on display. Alright, so it's gonna take me a few hours for this to install. Just rip in pieces. Still rewards their fans. Yeah, that's true. Alright, well, first collector's edition is done. We'll move on to the second one. Overall, I mean, I don't know. The stuff is pretty cool. I'm tired of wearing this thing now, though, so let's take that off. Shit. PvE. Is it heavy? It's relatively heavy. Alright, so let me does it actually fit on here? Oh, it does. Okay. Interesting. Hold on. Let me open this fucker up. So this is what it looks like on display, which looks really nice. It's actually fairly comfortable in regards to, like, they have some nice looking things. Obviously, yeah, there's a lot of green stuff, so it's not gonna... It's gonna do green screeny things. But it looks cool. Where's my knife? You guys see my knife? Oh, here it is. I want to play Brood War now. This is actually the first collector's edition of Starcraft that I've actually bought, which is kind of odd. I pre-ordered. Well, I got the last Blizzard collector edition I got was the Diablo one, which I liked. So this is what it says on the back, what it all includes. So you probably won't be able to read it, but I'll tell you. So there's Purifier skins, unit portraits, a Colossi Colossi skin, which is laughable. There's a World of Warcraft Archon pet. I'll probably just give that to Jen since I don't really play World of Warcraft. I'm not sure if she does or not either. But then again, I might keep it in case I want to play again at some point too. Diablo 3 Probe and Protoss Transmog, which actually looks pretty cool. Hearthstone Protoss card back. Here's the Storm Void Speeder mount, which actually looks really badass. The game, obviously, exclusive behind the scenes DVD, Blu-ray disc set. I wish I could watch that with you guys, but I think it's illegal to stream that technically on Twitch. I don't really know. Collector's edition soundtrack. Starcraft 2, Starcraft Field Manual, 174 art book. So there's all the crap that it says it comes with. Anyways. So here's the actual box itself, which is nice. Very similar to a lot of the other collector's editions, like the battle chest kind of effect. So, and then you just lift, and everything comes to you. Yeah, that's true. I forget about that. I don't even know if I have access to that, V-Man. And I feel bad because I don't really know how to advertise for it. Because, like, what do you do? Advertise on Twitter where everyone, like, sees what you're doing? I don't know. So here's the behind-the-scenes thing that you can't see because of reflecting light. Made in Mexico. Just in case you wanted to know where this was actually filmed. Oh, you can't see it actually, can you? No, light's reflecting too much. But you can kind of see it. Anyways. Legacy of the Void soundtrack. I really like guys like that Zealot with the gold armor. That's pretty badass. I wouldn't mind having that as a skin. I'll buy it. Count me in. They're apparently doing a lot of different ladder changes and other things to the game, which is pretty nice. This is the game, which we obviously need to put in. My knife go again. Where is my knife? Where is my knife? Knife. Game is, well, Fallout is installing at the moment. We're at 3.6 gigs out of 2,500, so we're making pretty good progress. It says about 30 minutes, so I'll start installing this game too. Well, I can't actually start installing. Well, no, I can't because this is installing from disk. So this won't take us nearly as long to install, but I think I need to actually uninstall Legacy of the Void first because I have the beta still installed. So. My life for ire. I don't want to read too many of these sounds because like it sounds like there's a lot of spoilers in here. I wonder why Artanis is a zealot. I don't know. I mean, you have Tassadar, who's support. You have Zeratul, who's assassin. Um, I mean, like he's Executor, so maybe he's probably pretty high rank, pretty powerful. I mean, he had a scout in Starcraft 1, and then he was in the Purifier and Wings of Liberty. Fuck. Which is a mothership. So, insights from Jason Hayes. This looks nice though. How much of Fallout 4 was on the disc? What does that mean? Do you mean like installs parts of it? Like, I don't know. Oh, my music. Let's go back to that other soundtrack. That was good. Yeah. All right, man. What's going on? Yes, sir. Right on it. So I guess in that regards, like, I think he fits the like warrior role as like a zealot. I don't know. I think it's pretty good. He still owns space, so let's take a look at the book. Smells like collecting. I already said the Pip-Boy. What do you mean? I can't actually fit my phone in that. If that's what you're asking. You can access games. Okay. That's great. So, how's the download going here, bro? Alright, we're at 5.4 gigs out of 24, so we're making good progress. Like 25% of the way there. 20% of the way there. Whatever. Close enough. I have a Galaxy Note 3, so most of the Galaxy Notes are fairly large. What the hell is this? What is this? Oh shit. Top secret. So it's the plans for a mothership. The blueprints. It's pretty cool. Let's see here. It's got cloaking field projected on each wing. Can transport thousands of soldiers. Kaidaren's crystal excess power is discharged between wing gaps. Specialized scanners required to defeat cloaking field. Greatly exceed size of old opinion military vessels. Short range teleporters rapidly transport Protoss from point to point. Armor plating unusually thick. Exact resiliency unknown. Ship designed for redundancy. Damage to a single wing cannot disrupt combat systems. So that's pretty cool. I have like too many posters now. I don't know what the fuck to do with all these posters. Chapter 1 Terran. Good to see a nice little picture here. Some happy trees. They got like marine design. You get the Marauder, the Fire Bat. I noticed like the Fire Bats in this game, like they are pretty much like Marauders, but like with flamethrowers instead of like grenade launchers. You get the Medic, the Reaper. Fucking Reapers. Fucking Medics. Fucking Turtles. Then you get the Ghosts. They show like the Ghost Rifle. It's pretty cool. And you have the Spectre, which doesn't look too much different. They have, it looks like a different gun. They actually have an assault rifle, but they still use like interesting abilities. There's a barracks. There's SCV, I thought that was a Thor for a second. Command center. Engineering Bay Factory. Vulture. Shitty Widow Mine. Fucking imbalanced unit. There it is again. I gotta go through this whole book. I'll show you some of the new units. So there's like the Cyclone. That's pretty cool. There's the Warhound. The Warhound apparently was in the Heroes of the Heart of the Swarm beta, but never actually made it into the multiplayer. You see it a few times in the campaign. It's really fucking powerful and balanced. That's probably why I didn't actually make it into the main campaign or main game. There's a Thor. Thor's one of my favorite units, so I don't mind showing that one off. And then it has like the Odin with the... What's interesting, it does tell you a little bit about it. So it's like effective against Marines, Mutalisks, Stalkers. Ineffective against Marauder, Zergling, Immortal. I'd say it's actually pretty effective against Marauders, unless they have like a lot of them. But I don't know. That's just me. I think Marauders are considered armored units. Battle cruiser operational. David Kim would have made it work. There's a medevac, science vessel, Banshee, Valkyrie prepared. Wait, a Valkyrie? Huh. Halo cluster rockets, Wraith, Raven beep boop. Where's the Liberator, dude? Bunker. Yeah, they don't actually have the Liberator in here, oddly enough. I wonder when they actually made this. So Zergling, Baneling. Yeah, the Roach and the Ravager. I like how they don't really look much different. I guess the Ravager has like more eyes, but they're actually a lot more scary. Kind of bullshit units. As in they are bullshit units. I like the Hydralisks. And there's the imbalanced lurker. Oh, that looks like a vagina. A very awful looking one. There's a hatchery. And then there's the spawning pool. Oh, that's cool. So they show like the current queens, is like what's in Heroes, or in Heroes, in Heart of the Swarm. And then they have the old queen, which is the flying queen. Which is interesting because I feel like they never really touched on that. Hi, turtles. Yeah, I'll play a game when Half-Life 3 comes out. Well, both games are still installing at the moment, so. But yeah, like the old queens, like what happened to those? Like, what the fuck? They're like, oh, well, they evolved. They're like, okay, I guess that makes sense, but they're very different in like how they work. Like very, very different. Like these queens, like they can actually attack spawn larvae. They heal, spread creep. The old queens, they would. They had a few different things. They had the snare, which was really annoying, which would slow your units down. Spawn broodlings, which was really good, like an anti siege kind of deal. You can use them on most units. And then there was like parasite thing, which I think gave detection on that unit, I believe, or something like that. It was interesting. I forgot how it worked. I want to say that it gave you it gave you vision of that unit or something to that effect. I don't remember. Those are our overlords and overseers. Evolution chamber. Ow. It's pretty cool. Yeah, reminds me I should probably check. I thought I did graphics update recently, a few days ago. Oh no. I haven't done recently. Oops. Oops. Oopsies. So how's everyone doing tonight? Having a good time? Having a good life? Who's this nerd? Dude, said I'm a nerd. Bang, 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 bang. Still at 5th by 60. Fuck me. I don't know. Everyone's like playing the shit out of games because they want fucking perfection, and it's like, yo, fam, chill. What up, fam? Let's look at more units. Interesting here too, where it shows like the old Ultra List versus the new one. The old Ultra List used to be like they did a lot of damage, but they like their tusks, like how they would. Okay, maybe, but like they would do like just a lot of damage with their tusks, like as a main attack. The new Ultra List, they do sideways tusks, like fucking chopping that shit down, and they have multiple like tusks or whatever you want to call them, and yeah, they do AoE damage, which is fantastic. So. I was reading about that, oh, the Defiler. And the Forgotten Swarm Host. RIP Swarm Hosts. The Defilers. But yeah, it was interesting. What were you trying to link, dude? Spire, Bagginses, Corruptor. Corruptors look weird in this. Don't even look like Corruptors. I was reading about the Twitch engineering position. They have like a lot of cool perks at Twitch. It sounds like it sounds like it'd be fun to work for them. Like you get. Let me read the description again. Hold on. I wish I lived in the Bay Area. I go live with turtles. I'll get that Spider-Man picture. Like fuck this. I'm living with turtles. Twitch jobs. Alright. Open positions. Open position. Thanks for the follow. Oh, Jim Leahy with the resubscription. Thank you, Jim Leahy. Welcome back, dude. I don't know, it's at the top. My man, Jim Leahy. Okay, so let's see the perks. So perks: catered daily lunch and dinners and hearty breakfasts 3 times a week. Pretty good. Unlimited snacks and drinks. Monthly in-office massages. Corporate gym membership. Free Clipper card to pay for your commute from anywhere in the Bay Area. Flexible time off policy. Weekly happy hours and opportunity to attend at least one gaming event or a tournament. Top-of-the-line technology to help build your own workspace. So that's pretty cool. I'd be totally down for that. Like unlimited snacks and drinks, dude. Fucking catered lunches, like travel expenses paid for. It's like the dream. So we have the Broodlord and the Guardian. And the Guardian literally looks like a giant fucking flying crab. That's pretty much what it is. Working at Twitch? I wish. Unfortunately, oh yeah, I forgot to update those sounds. Oops, I was busy most of the day as usual. Everybody's in fucking Cali, I know, right? Scourge, Devour, both units that are no longer in the game. Maybe in the campaign. Yeah, that's the hard part, Jethro, and that's like pretty much anywhere that's nice to live, and it's like really hard. I mean, I don't know what you get paid at Twitch. I'm sure you get paid a pretty decent amount, so like paying bills probably wouldn't be that bad, but I don't know. So we have the Viper, and then we have the Leviathan. Big old buddy. Nidus Worm, Spinecrawler, Protoss. Protoss Psionics. Tal'Darim Warriors. So there you go. More stuff here. Are you still in Cali, Jethro? I forgot where you've been lately. I haven't talked to you in a while, unfortunately. Obviously something that needs to change. I like this one. I run directly into machine gun fire. Fire! This is a good old zealot. Oh, you're in the Bay Area. Oh, shit. Alright, Jethro, I'm moving in. Just letting you know now. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Alright, here's more Sentry Stalkers. Yeah, so here's the Dragoons. And it's interesting because the Dragoons are like damaged zealots. So you can see like he's like in the stasis chamber that's like inside the Dragoon. Apparently the Dragoon technology was lost on Ire. Which is interesting to know. Yeah, this book must have been made a long time ago because it says Photon Overcharge for the Nexus, and that's not even a thing anymore. We have Pylon Overcharge, which is stupid. Trade development away is still somehow shite. Really, that's interesting. Yeah, I wish 13. I did wish I made 13 here, but alas, I do not. Our minimum wage is like 7.25. It's like half of yours. It's like pathetic. Gateway pylons. I don't think the costs are as high, but they're still fairly high. So you have the mothership and mothership core, which is pretty cool. So you can see that they turn into each other. Yeah, Spiritual Bear. I still need my degree and stuff, so it's like, oh, why don't you just go to California? I'm like, well, I'd love to, but like, I still need to finish my degree. Even get my associates, like, I still need. It would be great. I kind of need my bachelor's to actually have some actual technical know-how, you know. So I guess all the Protoss like have something in them that like makes it so that they are pretty much all one minds in some regards, or can like feel every thought and emotion through Kala or something. I don't know. Yeah, I mean that's probably what's gonna happen, Spiritual Bear. I'm in fucking armor switchy. You can see the Protoss and High Templar. Or the Dark Templar, High Templar. I love all like the comments about this shit, like the Archon. They're like, it's fucking magic, dude. Like, how's this shit work? Like, I don't even know. Like, pure energy. Yeah, a lot of this stuff's outdated because the disruptor doesn't even work that way anymore. Reavers, oh, the Reavers. Beautiful. So there's a Reaver and the Immortal. And then you have the Colossi War Prison, it's pretty nice too. Oh, that one on Twitter was for nothing? Well, actually, it was worth it because I ended up getting like I think they actually emailed me today. Amazon emailed me today like, yeah, sorry we fucked up. Here's like $10. I'm like, all right, sounds good to me. Stargate Observer. Fallout 4 is actually almost done installing as we're speaking here. There's the carrier and interceptors. Always a beautiful sight to see. Hold on. So here's the Void Ray and the Arbiter. What's funny with the Arbiter is the Arbiters are also not in the game anymore, but they used to be in the game. And when they were in the game, like They were at 19 out of 24 gigs. When they're in the game, that was funny because what they would do is they would use the stasis field, and the stasis field would just like prevent enemies from moving. They actually kind of made a new spin on that where they had the stasis trap. So the problem is, it prevented enemies from moving, which was great, but the problem is that they were stuck in the stasis field, so you couldn't actually hit them either, which was really annoying. But it could set up like a good scenario where you like cut an army in half if you stasis field half of them and clean up the rest. So, hi Dyer, how are you? Which is one of the things that you can do with Legacy as well. In Legacy of the Void, you can what can you do? You can put a stasis trap. And the trap they can't see, so they'll walk over the trap. Stasis like half their army, and then it splits their army in half. You still can't kill them while the army's stasis, but you can kill the rest of the army that isn't stasis, and then you cut their numbers significantly down. So it's always good. It's actually how I won a base race in Legacy one time. It was really awesome. And then you have the Oracle and Corsair. And the Oracle and Corsair are really cool units. I wish the Corsair was kind of back. But they're right. Actually, I think the Corsair things were kind of annoying to deal with. And then you have the Phoenix and Scout. Scout is okay. Arbiter Master Race. You have a shield battery, which isn't used anymore. Can't replenish his own shields. That's the ironic part, is that with the shield battery, you can actually replenish your own shields. Fortunately, now that the shields regenerate so quickly, so you don't have to worry about shield batteries. Shield batteries were decent, but it was also annoying. And then you have the Oracle. Great too, or not the Oracle, Adept. I always call them Oracles. They had the same voice for the longest time. Oh, that's good. That's funny. There's the Tempest, and it's like magical ball of death goes here, which is true. Tempests are one of my favorite units, to be honest. And you can get like a massive amount of Tempests. You can pretty much, if you have any kind of firepower at all, you can pretty much kill anyone. There's the photon cannon. Oh, Spear of Adun. Nice. Is it too late for someone to get into StarCraft? Not at all. I mean, this is a new expansion. And not only is it a new expansion, it's like, not a completely different game, but it's very different. So a lot of, even like the pros, a lot of them have to essentially relearn the game. I mean, the mechanics are still there, of course, but you still have to kind of figure out how to play and get good and all that fun shit. They've added a bunch of new things to Legacy of the Void. They've added Archon mode, which makes it so you can have two people controlling one, like, I guess, not really a team, but it's like one base, essentially. So instead of having like usually you have like 2 versus 2, where it's like, one guy's playing Protoss, one guy's playing Zerg, whatever, or Terran, whatever the case may be, versus like 2 other people. Archon mode is where 2 people are controlling all the same units. So you can have someone like, you can like assign someone to pretty much micro units, and then the other person like macro up and like build shit. It's pretty cool. Another thing they added was Allied Commander, which is like a co-op campaign kind of mission mode, which sounds like a lot of fun. I don't really know too much about that. Obviously, I haven't had a chance to play because I haven't played the fucking game yet. There's a few other things they're adding. The different things they're doing to the ladder, which I don't think they're doing this season. I think they'll be doing next season, where it makes it more rewarding for people who actually play versus people who play for a little bit and then like stop playing forever. But yeah, I don't know. They're doing a bunch of other things too, but they're adding. I think they're adding a voice pack, Abathur voice pack. it's definitely, you can still get into it. And like I said, there's a lot of different modes for StarCraft, so even if you're not really into the competitive, like, aspect of the game, there's a lot of, like, fun modes, like arcade mode. I think arcade mode is actually free, so if you want to try out some of the games and decide, oh, do I like this or not, like, you can do that. There's a lot of people giving out keys for, I think, both games at the moment, so if you see, like, some of the big, like, StarCraft 2 streamers, it might not be a bad idea to just poke your head in and maybe see if you get a shot at getting some of the Legacy keys or Heart of the Swarm keys and then buying Legacy. So that's not a bad idea, for sure. I know that, like I said, a lot of the big streamers, I think a lot of the people who went to BlizzCon or Blizzards have been kind of showing favor too. They've been giving a lot of access to giveaways, so I thought it was a weird coincidence that like every StarCraft super streamer was giving like all these cool giveaways, and like what the fuck? Like what? Everyone just like win the lottery all of a sudden, and it's like, oh no, like Blizzard's providing this stuff, so. So here is the Spear of Adun, which is like the Protoss, not only their mothership, like the mother of all motherships. And it's a beautiful sight to see. On April Fool's Day, they said you could buy a Spear of Adun for like $1 trillion or something like that. I would have jumped on that. I like the Spear of Adun, it's sexy. So yeah, in that regards, you can play for sure. I said I think the arcade mode is free, so you can play, like, check it out. There's like usually, actually I think there's technically supposed to be. I thought I was supposed to get some guest passes. I guess I didn't get any. Otherwise, I would have just given away. There's an interesting timeline in this book too, which is good. Speaking of core values, minerals. Oh, this is cool. So they have unit scales. You can see all the different units. So obviously you see like Widow Mine, Spectres. A lot of those units are very small. Siege Tank, Viking. Doors are pretty fucking massive. Comparison. Valkyrie apparently massive too. Don't show the Valkyries on there, surprisingly. I guess technically if they were to put the Valkyries, they're like enormous as well. So then you have all the Zerg units, you have the Overlords, which are apparently huge as well. Guardians of the Crab, Mutas, Scourge. Scourge are actually pretty big, surprisingly. I thought they were pretty small. You got Queens, Infestor, Lurker, Ravager, Swarmhost, Ultras as the biggest. I think you see everything. Fallout's almost done. If not, it just finished. I think it did, so. I know someone's like, enjoy your 4-hour download. Like, oh, enjoy my fucking 105 megabits per second download. I'm sure that'll take 5 hours. Not. Hey, super cool, funky dude. Alright, here's the Protoss units. Oracles are actually pretty large as well. Interceptors. Colossi are massive. Archon, Disruptor. Dragoon. High Templar, Adept. Scouts are pretty big. War Prisons are also pretty large. Okay, here's the capital ships. So you have the Spear of Adun. You have the Leviathan. You have a carrier, battlecruiser, science vessel, which I didn't think was that big either. Mothership core. Arbiter, Raven, very small. Void Ray. Well, it's funny that the mothership, this little tiny thing, fucking turns into an actual mothership, so. Nice. So the arc ship size exceeds limits of conventional structural analysis. So you can see that the Leviathan is actually like a fraction of the size of the Spear of Adun. So the Spear of Adun, when it goes against Kerrigan, she'd probably get her ass kicked. But then again, like the Spear of Adun, like pretty much has the entire Protoss race on there. So I talk about the different Terran factions. The Zerg hierarchy, where it used to be the Zelnaga and the Overmind. And then you had the then you had Kerrigan. Then Kerrigan was released of her Amon's influence, essentially. When they talk about the Protoss, honestly, they don't really. Maybe because I guess they obviously this is their campaign, but they really haven't really gone over a lot of their kind of lore and stuff. I feel like so. Um, But yeah, I mean that pretty much sums it up. This is a pretty cool looking picture here. And I think we're about ready to play some Fallout here in a second. And start the installation. Here's some really cool concept art too, like the Archon. Looks fucking badass. Oh, it's really nice. Very colorful. Alright, Grumpet. I don't know what this unit is supposed to be. He's like a super zealot or something. Looks kind of stupid actually, but hey man, I'd use it. There's our sexy Nova. And there's the probe from the Legacy of the Void trailer. Good old Cyclone. I think that's a hybrid. I don't really know. It looks like a corrupted Spear of Adun or something. I think these will be in the Legacy of the Void campaign actually. Ravagers. And that's it. So pretty cool. 10 gigabytes per second. Fiber. Yeah, lucky. Alright, friends. Let's play some. Alright, let me. Game ready driver. Installing drivers on Steam. What could go wrong? Let me get the other game rolling in here too while we're at it. Let's do this. What am I? What is this? Brood War? Where's my Fallout? Okay, so there's. No idea. Oh, I do get guest passes, okay. There's a 25% off Blizzard discount. That's really nice. Oh, I need to actually uninstall, shit. Oh, God damn it, I wasn't done. I need to uninstall the beta. Yeah, this is all Starcraft music. Spirit War. Alright, so there's a lot of different yummy keys here. Let me see here.